So this is the start screen, basically, where you'll always come to once you've done the tutorial, and from then onwards in the game. You can see here on the top screen you've got your license. We've set the game to level 100, so we can show off all the cool abilities and stuff. You can see down here my money counting up. We've put a little cheat in so I can have a lot of money to be able to buy all the abilities. And this, when you're not level 100, this shows how much experience you need to level up, and as your experience bar kind of counts up and fills up as you level. Then down on the bottom screen we've got all these little apps there for the different functions of the game. So let's go into Scanner. And what we would do normally, but I can't obviously because we're being filmed, is if you look around and move about, we're taking snapshots of your surroundings, and you can see the color meter here would change as you move around. And so then spirits will start to spawn. Let me just see if I can get the spirit on the screen. And then we can tap on it. Oh, I missed that one. I can get one. Right. So once we tap on the spirit, we get taken to this versus screen, so we can start to battle it. And you can see here on the bottom screen are all my abilities. So I'm fire aligned. Actually I've chosen quite well because he's ice aligned, so this battle shouldn't be too bad. So he's just applied a debuff to me, and he's got this armor on as well. And then I can select my ability, Fiery Punch, and I get to punch him 2 times, which does damage. So you can see his damage is going down. And then it's going to recharge, so I'll choose a different ability, so I'm going to flick a fireball out at him, and then I might breathe some fire, and then if I move the device, you can see the augmented reality is changing the flamethrower and doing quite a bit of damage to him. I've got a nice ability called Rain of Fire, so if I touch and hold on him, I can try and blast him with these big bolts of fire. He's just drawn a barrier. And if I touch that I would take damage. Oh, I can now, let's get him, draw a barrier around him, so when he bumps into that he takes fire damage, which is quite cool. And we've got some special abilities we just trigger now, so I can put Eruption on the screen, which is taking quite a bit of damage away from him. We've still got a couple of graphical glitches we need to iron out. Let's try. Finish him off. Yeah, so I've just defeated him. So there we go. So that's a battle in Spirit Hunters. And what will get taken here. Now if I wasn't level 100, we'll see it in a second where my experience points and things will count up. So that's how much money I got, not that I need it at the moment. And then you'd get taken here, and your experience points would count up, and you'd obviously level up if you're not level. So what we can also do, this is a really nice feature, is we can create challenges. So let's say I've got a friend who doesn't have that spirit, I just tap on create challenge. Now I've defeated that little guy. We get taken to the screen so we can see the guy we just fought and his stats, and then I can type in, let's say I want to give it to someone who's got a game called No. So that would be their in-game name, and then I type done, tap done, and we've now got this code. So if I give this code to my friend, they can type it into their version of the game, and they'd be able to battle that exact spirit, which is really handy because there's some spirits in the game that you can't get in a particular version. So the Shadow one has spirits you can't get in Light and vice versa, and then there's also some spirits that are just more difficult to find. We've also got badges, so they're a bit like achievements. And then I'm going to tap done, so we could just carry on and keep battling. I'm just going to quickly show you some other features. So we've got the license. If we tap on this, you can see all of your stats, which are explained in the manual, but you can also keep track of the number of normal, silver and gold spirits that you face against, the also number of challenges that you've done, number of spirits you've encountered, how many alignments you've unlocked. So even though you choose an alignment at the start of the game, you can change to be a different alignment later on in the game, so you can experience all of the alignments, although you do have to save up for that because they're not cheap. We can see your spirit list. So this shows you which spirits you've encountered. So these blacked out ones we haven't, this game hasn't found yet. This is obviously one that we've encountered. We can tap on it and we can see more information about it, what level it was that I battled it, its stats, it was a normal rather than a silver or a gold version of the spirit, these sorts of things. So it's quite handy for the completionist to be able to track what they still need to do, and also be able to let friends know which spirits they maybe not found yet. Challenges is where we would go and see any challenges that we've got from friends so we can play them, or if we want to remember a code for a challenge that we want to give to a friend. We've also got the story challenges, so as you progress through the game, there's various story challenges that you have to take part in, and they're the ones that give you your status. So you can see I'm a Shadow Operative, which is the top rank Spirit Hunter in this version of the game. If we go into the store, I think I've got, so I've bought all the fire abilities. You can see I've got a whole heap of fungal abilities, and some of them require me to be aligned to fungal to use. I can buy it, but I can't use it unless I'm aligned to fungal. So this is the fungal alignment here, so I can buy that for 50,000 golders. And then other abilities I can use regardless, so I could be fire and still use some fungal abilities, let's say. So we can see there's quite a lot of different abilities in the game. And then we also got items that you can buy to heal you and give you bonuses, and then we've also got traps that vary in strength, and some are better. So like the orange ones are really good against fire elements, whereas the green ones are really good against fungal elements. Then the inventory is where you would go to arrange your ability bar. So each elemental alignment has its own ability bar, so when you toggle between the two, it reloads the one for that element, which is really handy. And you just drag an ability down to the bar and let it go, and then it's on it. And you can have the same ability on there as many times as you want if for some reason you want to do that. And then we've got helps, obviously the manual, and then badges shows you any of the badges and achievements that you've unlocked. So this game we just set to level 100, so we haven't done many achievements yet, but you get the idea. There's quite a lot. There's 9 pages altogether of different badges for each to unlock. We've managed to do Pacifist. Defeat a spirit without dealing any direct damage. There you go. So there you have it.